Waiting on the go. I'm all ready to go. We're all ready to go here. Yeah. There we go. How are you today? How's everyone doing? Why haven't I started? Things, stuff. All right, we're live. How's everyone doing? Where's my buttons? Let me minimize this window. I don't need that up. I don't want to hear myself. I'm nice and annoying. I don't want to hear that. Okay. What is up, guys? How you doing? Uh-oh, yeah, that's right. This side. There we go. I just recently wiped the history of the computer, so I was like, oh, it doesn't remember that website, so let's just get that going right there. All right, so, hey, so how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys doing fine. I hope you guys doing fantastic. Normally, we do these streams for a little while, about an hour, well, it was usually about 2 to 3 hours we do these streams. Today we're doing them a little. We're going a little short today, and I do apologize. I actually got food poisoning last night, so it's my apologies that we're going to be doing this a little short. But I didn't want to disappoint you guys, so I still showed up for you. So yeah. So pardon me if you see me stop mid sentence when I'm trying to explain something, or see, that's what I mean. I'm just not. I'm half in, half out, but I want to be able to help you guys out today. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Are you reviewing countries? I don't think I'm reviewing countries. All right. So let's get this going. Rules are you got to be here when I'm reviewing your channel. Yeah, rules are you got to be here when I'm reviewing your channel. When I say open list, put in your channel name or type in the number 1 in the chat. I'm going to say it in the chat. I'm going to say open list in the chat. You have 30 seconds to put those in. Say it only once. If you say it more than twice, my mind's like 3 times. So if you say it like 3 times, I won't put you on the list because then you're officially spamming. You're going to be drowning out other people. So when I say open list, the list will be open. You guys join and come, and we'll have a great old time. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. We're gonna let me give me a second. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to Mars always comes out. Stop. All right. There's countries on the wheel. Oh. Hello. Start requests. Sorry I don't speak multiple languages. I can read some of them. Shazerp, Eddie. Just once. Remember, that was the rule. I can see it more than once. Forgot to hit the start button. You guys got extra time. See what happens? You guys caught me off guard today. It's not a bad thing. There's always ways. See, this one thing makes life so much easier. At least I hope it does. All right. I do have the list in front of me. Lynx, what's up, dude? All right, we're gonna hit stop. There we go. Now I get to copy the rest of these names. So let's see. What can we talk about today? What can we talk about today while I gather the names? While I gather the people who want me to go over their channel. Last time we did food, because I'm not feeling so hot right now, food probably wouldn't be a good thing to talk about. Let's see. What is your favorite cartoon? What is your favorite cartoon? There's no judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone for cartoons. I want you to know that. Scalper again? You sure? Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Did I get you? I forget. They said I'm still feeling the effects. It's wish. No. Elijah. They said only do it once. I don't want to have someone not make the list because they said it like 5 times. So, as I said, when I get to the bottom of the thing, I'm going to be able to take a look and see who. And also, if you guys see me put more than one name on there once, please tell me, because I do that on occasion. Okay, Mr. Benny. I do that on occasion. Can't keep track of the millions of requests. I'm so glad you guys are here today. That you guys want to do this. This makes me very happy that you guys. It's like I feel like you guys lined up for this, like a special release. You guys look forward to this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that, Fantastic Boy Gaming did it twice. Don't want to take you off if I see it again. Sleeply Animation. That's a wrong button there. SJA Gaming. I think you come here quite often. I do recall you come here. Cave Vlogs and more. All right. Yeah, there's so many of you lined up for this. This is great. I love it. SJ Gaming, you already did it. Baller VC. Game Destroyers. That's a cool name. Wonder what you guys do. I'm always curious about that type of King of Random. I've been dubbed King of the Muppets. I want you to know that. I always ask people, have you ever seen me from the waist down? How do you know I'm not a Muppet? Maybe, just maybe. Maybe I am a Muppet. Sesame Street is my city. Alright. Yo, I almost put you on there twice. Okay. Just double checking. See if I put Sleepy Animation on there twice. Look at that. Always gotta make sure. Don't wanna put it on there twice. Again, if you guys see anyone get on there twice, tell me, cause sometimes I don't see it all the time. I try to see it, but I don't see it all the time. All right, there we go. Okay. Rick and Morty. You guys like Rick and Morty fans? That's cool. Let's see. Okay, let's get this in. Let's get into this. Can you turn your mic a bit higher? Give me a second. Give me a second. I can do that. All the way up. There you go. We're gonna blast off. Yep, I'm a Muppet. You're totally Batman? You're Jack the Stripper. Clever 2 games. R4U here? Let's see where we are on the thing. Oh, I paused myself because I didn't mute myself like a dope. Clever 2 games. Okay, you guys should be seeing this in a moment. In a day. In an hour? Alright, here we go. Clever 2 games. So it says that the next rule is you have to be here for the review. Ah, there they are. Okay, let's do this. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on in that banner. There's probably some positives there.
I'm playing a game called Heartbound.
I'm going to give you this much for a headset mic. That actually doesn't sound half bad.
It's a game that I found on GameJolt, and I really liked the trailer they made for it. It doesn't really tell much about the story, but
Wheels looking a little squished.
I'm planning on making this a series, and I'm going to try to do things like voices because I really like it if other YouTubers do that. And I just want to try it out. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be perfect or anything. I'm just saying I want to try it out.
Sometimes these things like to fight me.
That's because I'm recording this really late.
It's
like
aha!
Really early.
That's what I wanted to do. That probably looks a lot better.
That's a different story. That's just.
It's always readjusting.
Too long with my friends, and we forgot the time, and I really.
All right, so let me break some things down real quick for you as I'm listening to you talking here. You got a lot of stuff going on in the banner here. It's not entirely bad. I do like how you managed to squeeze in your character over here and like made him a part of the whole, that's your icon, a part of the banner, which was actually really clever, no pun intended, but it was actually really clever. I do like it. The only downside is your name is barely on this banner. I see other things. I can see Scrap Mechanic and Cards Against Humanity a lot faster than I see Clever 2 Games, because in my mind, when I see all these put together like this, I don't see you. I would definitely say try to find a way to get your name more pronounced. You don't need the subscribe button here to like and share in a Twitter logo, because all that is right here, and that's just taking valuable like space away from your actual banner. So I would say make this a little bit bigger and drop these extra things, because you really wouldn't need that. The next thing is your video here. There's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. I don't see a channel trailer, and that's not entirely bad if you just like started recently. So that's something I wanted to talk to you about. But the other thing I wanted to say is that your video, like right at the beginning, this is the first video I see when I come to your channel, and then the first thing I hear is you talking about why you couldn't upload something, or why you fell behind on something, or some sort of other thing. So to give you an idea, it kind of like you don't want to come out. You want to have the excuse video like right at the beginning. I believe there are better ways to show your best video on here. And I would definitely say I would recommend at this point in time a channel trailer would help. Yo, showstopper, nothing much, food poisoning, but other than that, we're doing fantastic. So the next thing I like, you got your uploads, you got your popular uploads. It looks like you watch this stream a lot. But the next thing I want to say is I want to see individual playlist further down. All right. So not just the creative playlist, but I want to see some of your more filled up individual playlists further down the road here. All you need is Batman is your set. All right. You got your friends here too. That's awesome. Good job. Hello and welcome to my welcome by Clever. Hello and welcome by Clever 2 Games. I love to play games to which I like to share with the world. Like, subscribe, follow me on VidMe for great videos. Okay, so here's some things that I want to tell you real quick. First off, you have your YouTube channel link on your YouTube channel. You don't need that there because we're already here. The second thing I want to say, you got a VidMe account, which is cool. That's fine. But why is it not pushed to all these right here? Should be located in your links section down here. If you got a Daily Motion thing, put it down here. If you got a VidMe, put it down here. I don't know what a BitChute is, but if you got it, put it down here. These are you don't want to fill this up with links because, again, I can't click them, and if on my phone, I'm not going to take the time to copy them and paste them into like a search engine. You want them so they're clicked, and like if I were to click them on my phone, it'll just bring me right to my Twitter app. So just think about that when you're putting it together. So I would drop this and I would reword this whole thing. Your about section more so telling us what your channel's about, what you do on your channel, what made you start your channel, what is the inspiration for your channel, and what is your upload schedule. Those are the things that you want to fill out in your about section so people can get a better idea of what to expect from you. Without that, you're kind of sort of just floating there. You're not really giving out too much about yourself. And I'm not saying just reveal yourself to the world, but still give out enough information that it looks like you're still a human being behind all the camera recording and all the video games. You're still a human. So just give us an idea more so about you. All right. Let's see. Demkeys, thank you for the help. Let's go to your Twitter. Also, I'm going to drop some. No, the list is closed for right now. But when I say open, then you can. That's how this list works because it's all randomized. There you are. All right. So the other thing you want to practice or start to practice is, what's up, Robiosa? Is carrying over your branding. Your branding here is very different than the branding on your YouTube channel. It could cause a little bit of a confusion to a person visiting it. So you got this very busy YouTube channel banner thing going on here, but then you just got Clever here. And it doesn't really tell us too much about you. Not only that, over here you didn't fill out your about section nor link your YouTube channel. And while you're posting videos here, I'm noticing you're not using any keywords like hashtags or any game names or anything like that could be easily searched. Right now, you said my first time doing this series, episode 2. Twitter won't be able to search you based off of that. I would probably put things like something involving Heartbound, something involving Harry Potter. These are the type of information you want to drop on there. If you're happy and you know it. So really fill out your Twitter. Make the SEO for that work for you. You want that to happen. Yeah, no, the picture's really nice. I'm not sure, like, if you designed that, that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at your playlist. All right, so I do like the playlist, but there are some things that are getting me a little confused. You got a couple playlists here with ones, and the idea behind a playlist is to have multiple videos in it, hence the reason the name, playlist. It's a list of videos that you can play. So like a series of games. Now, are you planning to go back into playing Cards Against Humanity? Are you planning to go back into playing Batman or We Happy Few or Reigns? If not, I would more generalize their searchability. Showstopper. Oh, I'm about to say, because that's going to thank you for the donation. That's going straight to Freedom, and I'm pretty sure they'll appreciate it. But thank you for that. But what I was going to say, you try to find a more of a broader net to cast for these at the moment until you plan on playing more games for them. Yeah, together with my friends. Yeah, I would probably, I don't know, I would revisit the idea of putting these together for right now. I'm not exactly sure how many videos you actually have. So you have a few. You have a few videos. Looks like since the beginning when you played Batman here, which was 11 months ago, you haven't touched it since. So that's what I meant by having a playlist that you're not planning to go back to, because after 11 months, I don't think you're going to be going back to that on your channel, because it would cause confusion for the people watching your channel. It's always appreciated, Showstopper. Thank you very much. So let's talk about your banners now. Well, not your banners, your thumbnails. Your thumbnails, on the other hand, are a little wonky because you're using a lot of basic thumbnails that I see that were found offline. Some of these look like they were taken from the inside the game, and I like this one because this one's 100% you right there. And some of these are actually really good. Right down here, these are pretty good because you include it yourself and whoever else was part of it. But then you have things like this, and this, where it just seems a little basic. I mean, look, this is an in-game picture. I can tell because your picture's right here. So add more to this. If anything, this would have been a great clip to put some text or extra context over. No commentary. Yeah, there definitely needs to be commentary. How do you donate? So what I want to mention is this right here. We're going mad. I believe you could have pushed this a lot more because I know this is just the general thumbnail you could find if I were to type this into like a Google search. So change that up. You want your thumbnails to look different. And I played this game and I know this is their base thumbnail, but I added to this myself. Wow, I played that a minute ago. But the other thing I want to mention is your upload schedule is a little sporadic. You uploaded 3 times a week ago, twice the week before that, and then you disappeared for 2 additional weeks. Then you disappeared for almost a whole month. Then you disappeared for another whole month. Then you disappeared for 2 months. So I wouldn't disappear like that as often because you want your fan base to rely on you to be putting up content. When you're disappearing like that so sporadically, I mean, like this 3 times a week wasn't too bad, but then you came from dropping. So like I'm looking at it also this week. You also haven't uploaded really more than once. So just think about getting your schedule together for yourself. Yeah, basically put more time in it because the more consistent you are, the better the outcome for your channel will be. The more content that's up, the more capable your channel is of being found. So just think about that. Now, I like this game, so I'm going to click on it.
Hello and welcome. My name is Clever and today I'm playing a game called I'm Still Here. I saw some people play this game and it looked really fun. So I wanted to try it out for myself and recorded to show to you guys. If you like this video, click on the like button. If you want to subscribe, then you subscribe. If you want to...
Okay, so I'm noticing another thing while I'm watching this. Are you by any chance using the same software to record your game, your picture, and your audio at the same time? If so, the software is having a hard time catching up with your camera. I'm seeing a lot of latency issues where you're speaking behind your actual audio, so the lip sync's actually off. And if that's the case, I wouldn't be recording in the same software. Always, when you're recording to anything, record it on different tracks. So in other words, when I record my videos for my channel, this is being recorded in Adobe Audition. My game is being recorded in OBS, and my picture is being recorded by a camera that's separated from the computer, so I don't overload my computer while I'm doing the recordings for my games. It's how come they can come out looking so nicely. So you got to separate that stuff. When they're separated, it's easier for you to edit them. But your picture is definitely trying to your camera's definitely trying to catch up with what's going on in the game. So always separate them. Always record separately. That way you can get your sync up right. So if you're trying to figure out like how to sync up your voice to your picture, it's pretty easy. You say do something like this. This is what I do. If someone ever got a hold of all of my videos, they'll just see me doing. So I'd be doing 3, 2, 1, and then what happens there is as soon as the hands clap and the audible sound comes out, there's a peak sound that not only does the camera pick up, but the microphone will pick up as well. And you'll look for that peak sound and match it exactly. The other thing I want to say, if you're trying to match your video to your game, it's another really easy thing. You go simple countdown, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. See how the little flash popped up? So like, look for something that you can click on, or maybe a start menu button that might help out. I usually like looking for the credits or the settings feature on a game. That way I can just click it and I can time it to that. But make sure you hit the mouse button a little bit loud enough so it's audible for a person who for you when you're trying to edit it. So yeah, that's my recommendation there.
Follow me on VidMe. You can follow me on VidMe. Please upvote this video if you're seeing it on VidMe. It's also uploaded to Daily Mention, so there you can also follow me and like the video. Wow, my English today. Okay, so the next thing I want to say, we are about 40 seconds into this, and you have directed us everywhere except to your video. I would say at this point in time, you should be talking more. You shouldn't be talking like this. You should. The way to start it off is start it off with something interesting and fun from the actual video itself, or start it off with a non sequitur, or just get right into the video. Don't take so long to start the video. Eventually, people are like, "Okay, so when's this thing going to start?" And that's what you're going to run into. I want you to practice this in the future. If you're going to ask people to come join things and do stuff like this, do it at the end, because you're right now you're taken away from the content, and unfortunately it distracts people from watching you. And you don't want that distraction. You want people to understand the content that you're about to put out. And right now we're at 40 seconds and we still have no idea what's going on. Yes, it is delay. So I'm gonna skip ahead a little. Can change? No, there are no settings I can change. So it looks like this all the game. So it's not just me that this game looks like a little bit weird.
No, it generally looks a little weird.
Yay, placing books in a cabin. By the way, this is the purpose of the game. We will find out later on if you didn't see this gameplay, any of this game yet.
So your commentary keeps dropping. All right, so your commentary keeps dropping, and another thing I want to say is while you're playing games, like this, you don't want your commentary to drop that quickly. If you're finding yourself running out of things to do, cut to a section in the video or game that would be a little bit more relevant. I guess it just seems like you want to skip over to dead air spots or practice working on your commentary. The commentary seems to drop a bit, so you don't want that's just something you don't want to do. So you work on your editing, work on cutting. If you're finding yourself running out of things to do, and like I know in this particular thing, who likes watching me stack books? Not me. So I on this game that I played, I skipped. I put like the first few books on, and I skipped to when the shelf was like almost full. So definitely start working on editing your videos. Good. What's up, SJA Gaming? Well, today the spins are going to be a little small because I got really sick last night and I'm still under the effects of it, so it's gonna be a short stream today. But I'm trying to work through it. The next thing, let's talk about your description. You just moved into your new apartment, but something is still there. Can you figure out what's going on in your new home? Like and subscribe. Okay, so the next thing I want to say is I like that you have your social media listed down there, and that's really great that you practice that, which is awesome. No, don't change that. But I know that's the exact description of the game that you took from the download page, so try to add a little bit more of your own flair on there because there's other people who've used that description for the description of this game. You definitely need to add a little bit more to be more searchable because everything you're putting in there actually falls into your searchability. That's all part of your metadata. All this information that you put down there is going to be shown here. So the first 100 words that are going to be showing up on your video here are going to be this. Like, let's say I search it and there's going to be a couple word sentence or two next to it. You've just moved into a new apartment, but something's still here. Can you figure out what is going on and find a piece in your new home? Like, subscribe for it, and it's all like you see what I'm seeing. So there's not enough information to really base this to be searchable. Be more descriptive of the game. What is going on? You just moved into your new apartment and something's still there. But I believe put your head still hurts. I'm sorry, hon. Yeah, both me and my fiance got really sick last night. So the best viewers are what they really like you to do, like the stream. If that's how a bad YouTuber has this. Gaming channel don't play games that will never be popular. Well, Lynx, that's both true and false because you have no way of actually knowing what game is going to be popular. I've hit a couple games where I was quite surprised. One of my most viewed videos, one of them, is a game that I didn't think it was just something goofy, but the fact that it had so many people looking into it because it was a puzzler. Actually turned out to make it more popular because it was so difficult, and I figured out a good chunk of it, and I just shared my knowledge of it. I've also done games where I did a series called Detention, which is a Taiwanese horror game. You wouldn't think it was going to be big, but that was one of my biggest it was one of my best running series on my channel, and I love doing it. It was a lot of fun. So like. You have no way of predicting what game's going to be taken off. This particular game right here was actually made by a developer, and this was sort of like a test game. This was their way of figuring out if the mechanics that they're using are going to work. And actually, it turned out to be a really successful game. A lot of the top-notch YouTubers ended up playing this particular game. Shortly, about a month after it was put out onto like itch.io or GameJolt, this game was available, and a lot of the larger YouTubers actually played it. Yeah, the game's should be only 5 minutes long because it was a 5-minute game, but it was still as short as it was and as goofy it was still a good game. Yeah, Benny and the Ink Machine. Who would have thought that would have taken off as well as it did? And it took off. It exploded. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, that's another one. You wouldn't if you were to go back in time and look at it then and think to yourself, is this going to take off? Is this just another goofy jump scare game? And that game's now a franchise, and you can buy stuff and things from stores and whatnot. So you have no way of knowing if a game's going to take off or not. I tend personally to steer away from mainstream titles because there's so many people that already do them because they get their hands on them easier. If it's made for the PlayStation, it's made for the Xbox, most likely everyone's gotten their hands on it and they got a chance to play it. So yeah, just just think about that. So the other thing I want to say is your video tags need a little bit of help here. You got gaming, which is a very broad topic on YouTube, which doesn't actually help the searchability. Because so many people use it. I'm still here. Clever 2 games. Let's play horror. So slight misspelling on a horror thing, but you're missing things like I'm still here, indie horror game. There's tons of them you could have done. Book stacking simulator, that would have been another fun one, or Poltergeist simulation game. There's a bunch of different ways you could put a spin on the actual tags, but you it's something you need to practice. Like indie horror game, yeah, it's a big one, but it definitely hits home when it comes to the tagging for it. It also depends on where you're posting them. And if I see some people are asking me what my channel name is. My channel name is Frosted Fricks. You can find it in the description below. All right, so be more descriptive in your description. Be more specific in your video tags. The longer they are and the more specific they are to the video, the more helpful they are. I would say if you're going to have one shot off words, keep them to a minimum. Make them long, make them big, and make them more relative to the video. Also, probably a good idea to not use other channels' names in your basic channel tags, as you are neither PewDiePie, Markiplier, or Jacksepticeye. I would definitely not use those tags, as they are nowhere near relevant to your channel in the slightest, and it's bad practice to use other channels' names as a base thing. I would definitely turn those things off or get rid of them altogether. You don't want that to be affiliated, because one, between Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Jacksepticeye, you're competing with channels with over, I think, together about 10,000 different videos on their own. Then you're competing with other people using those tags as well, who might have done reviews or critiques on certain videos of theirs. Then you got those people like you who've used those tags, and so like you're talking like slowly getting buried really quickly. So I definitely wouldn't use these type of things. So tags, put more into this description, because there's not enough there. It just says I am still here. Always add a little extra in here. Always. So like I'm just seeing if anyone else played this game. So I like it. I am still here. The tale of Frederick the Fish, or something like that. I try to make it. I try to spice it up to make myself different from the other individuals who might be playing the same game and using the same title, because you can imagine a lot of other people have done this already. So it's a good practice to add a little bit more. Yeah, so those are my recommendations. And also, don't forget to talk to your people. You got to talk to your people, buddy. You definitely got to talk to your people. Underhero just came out. Nobody really knows about it, but could get big. Very true. You never know. Intel next spin. I'm about to spin right now. So I hope that helped you out, dude. I really do. And good luck in the future. I always say stop by again every now and then and see if we can re-review your channels. For those of you who are looking for reviews, just so you know, I don't just skimp on a review. Even if I'm sick, I'm still going to give you a full scrub down review. Is something you got to know here. Is you will get the review starting from the ground up. These are long, yes, but they're long on purpose. They are long intentionally, because I want to be able to give you the proper information. So most likely, and I always say this, I'm not going to get to everybody on this list because it's a very long list. A very, very long list. Wow, you're at the bottom of the list there. It's a very long list. So there's not, me being sick doesn't help with this either. So I'm going to be, I also do these on other places. I do these videos on MGN. I do it every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And hopefully by Tuesday, I won't be suffering from like flop sweat or vomiting or any of that fun stuff. So I should be better on Tuesday. So I'll be doing this on MGN as well. I also do these every Wednesday or Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on my own channel as well. So this week, this is going to be a Wednesday week. So yeah, I also do this on my channel as well. So there's other ways to get a hold of me to help you out with a channel review. Just so you guys know, in those other places, it's first come, first serve rather than the wheel. I do the wheel here because it's non-biased. All right? Let's do this. EF86. F86. Where are we? Now look at me talking. I look like garbage. I look like hot garbage. Sorry guys, I try to dress up nice, or at least look nice. Got like raccoon eyes going on right now. Spin the wheel. I see what you guys are talking about. All right, here we go. EF Gaming. I'm gonna close that. All right, EF86. Sorry. Okay. There they are. Let's go to the channel. What is MGN? It's the Multi-Gaming Network. It's actually the network for gamers that Freedom developed a while back, and it's actually a slowly growing community for gaming. It's for gamers, gaming, and the gaming of alike. And pretty much they're trying to get as many people to be a part of it as possible. If you're a gamer, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's they do things like feature your we started featuring channels on there, like your channel, like your best videos. I know Dissectra actually recently was featured on MGN. So we have submission things. We're trying to do like a fail submission form. So like you give us your best fails in video games. We're trying to do that. That one's taken a little while to build, but people are more than happy to share their best videos with us, which is awesome. I love that. There's a lot, and then there's like a bunch of informational stuff that we like throw out there too, like top 5 and 45-second reviews. So there's a lot of cool things we do on MGN. And it's a good community. So let's go into EF86. Hey, you look familiar. Funny enough, I've seen this channel before. Stay tuned until the end for an announcement. Episode 3, spoiler speed paint. That was about a month ago. All right, so see how it took you a little. See how it took you like 10 to actually 17 seconds almost exactly to get into to this video. I would have just started it right off. Honestly, I would have just started it right off and maybe add that into like a subtext type style in its own way. I would say switch your uploads around, so this is more to the top, so people see that first, because you want your uploads to be seen first. Doodle! All right, Doodle, you have a good night. Let me make sure I get you off the wheel as well as EF. Thank you for telling me, though. All right, so that's me. Let's go back to you. Okay, so you got your uploads. You got you got your Undertale created playlist. I want to see individual playlists on here as well, and also your popular uploads. So move this to the top, probably followed by popular uploads, or pretty much whatever you want. But popular uploads is good to put on your video to give you an idea of that show that your channel has traffic. Quick question: how do you find people from a group for collaborations? Not just a one-time thing, but a long-lasting group or whatever. I would find a group that shares a common interest with you. With that shared common interest, it's easier to find a way to find time to play those games with those individuals, because they're more likely to be found playing those games. So if you're a person who likes playing CSGO, you slowly come across other individuals who might like playing CSGO or Overwatch, or I've been getting into Fortnite. That's a lot of fun. Hard to make friends on there, but they don't really have that as an option. Yeah, you can, but you got to find someone who, anyways, I digress. Just getting in touch with people. That's pretty much what it is. I'm gonna do maybe like 1 or 2 more spins. Same good. No problem, Clever Games. You have a great night. So I would get your front page set up a little bit more. The other thing I want to say is your name's EF86, I think. But then you have this up here, which showcases your art, which is fine. But it doesn't really tell us that we're on EF86's channel. It just says Lovetail. So I want to know a little bit more here. More information could be given. Okay, music. Hello, Delay. All right. Nico Gamer. There you go. So let's go to your About section. All right. Hi, I started as a gaming channel, but now I'm moving towards becoming an animation / art channel. I'll still post gaming videos sometimes, but I'm using more of my time to work on my animations, and that's fine. Period. Capital. Mainly my animated series Love Tale. Hope to finish episode 3 by the end of the month. Let me know of any suggestions or anything you'd like me to do on this channel. All right. So first and foremost, I want to make mention that it's cool that you're doing these things. I've seen your channel before. I believe I've helped you in the past. But the one thing I want to say is you don't want to make your about section full of current events. Make it about you. Like I used to be a gaming channel. But now I do animation. Sort of a current event thing, if you know what I mean. So try to make it not so current eventy. More talk about yourself, your love for animation, your love for art, your love for this platform. Why you do this on here? What makes you want to share your stuff? And then an upload schedule. Also, Twitter. Check the Instagram. I'm not going to click DeviantArt because we never know what comes off of those. So again, making sure your branding stays consistent is a big thing. Hey, look at that! I'll give that a like. You like James too? I like James. He's a cool dude. What did I just click? I just clicked Instagram, and it brought me to your channel. Okay, so that would be an issue. You want to make sure you want to make sure your links are linking to where they need to link, because right now your Instagram link is linking to your YouTube channel, so that probably needs to be fixed. And to fix this Twitter thing where you got the globe icon, it's really simple. You want to go to copy this over and paste it, just delete the S in the HTTPS, so you don't make it secured, and you'll get the little Twitter bird instead of the globe. So just a recommendation. So yeah, talk a little bit more about yourself on here, and then of course your upload schedule. Playlist, let's take a look. So you got 5,000 like videos, which is awesome. Good on you. But you got a lot of other playlists on here. You got Kirby's Epic Yarn, Doodle Vlogs. You plan to go back to that. Mario the Music Box. Okay, that's interesting. And Super Mario 3D World. I mean, like, are you planning to go back to these? If not, because you said you stopped doing video games on your channel, I would probably find a way to put them into one blanket playlist for right now, unless you're planning to go back into them. If not, I probably wouldn't use a playlist for them. If I find it hard to catch things. Okay, if my channel is reviewed, watch help me. Okay, so let's go to your videos. Undertale sequel. Read description. All right. Doodle Vlog 1. Okay, so you just started Doodle Vlog, so I'll retract my statement on the Doodle Vlog playlist since you just started that. Yeah, I see that. Let's see. Animation, Undertale. So I'm not sure if this is you playing Undertale, but that's fine if you are. I believe you could probably push these thumbnails a lot more, because for a person who does art, I would expect you, of all people, to have your channel's art all different. So your thumbnail should be all different. But you use the same art, which I'm not sure if it's yours, because there's clearly a difference in art style. And always be careful of that, because you could get into some trouble if you're using other people's artwork without their permission. Most artwork that I use on my channel, I've gotten permission, or it has been made for me on my channel. So I would definitely change up your thumbnails a bit. That way you can tell me, like, I understand that there's going to be a difference in consistency of the video. You got an announcement, Love Tale episode 3 spoiler, reset Love Tale 3. So I'm gonna click on this one. I believe some of the tags could, the titles could be a lot better, because you just got Undertale number 4, and there's probably a bunch of other people that use that title as well. So again, spicing up the title means a lot of different things. You got, like right here, you spiced it up really well. Senpai, enemy is away. So you're able to spice. I know you're able to spice it up, so you should consider doing that throughout the entire thing. I tried, when I did Undertale myself, I tried to make each episode like Undertale bar title of what I want that particular episode to be called, bar part 3, episode 3, or chapter 3. That's those type of things. Let's take a look at the Overtale.
Hello everybody, I am EF86 and welcome to Uppertale, the new Undertale sequel. Well, it's not new, but it's an Undertale sequel. I have played this a couple times, but I don't really remember this game. And
Toby Fox makes the
so
some of the coolest music.
Let's just get okay, there we go. Just do this.
Also, good audio. It's actually coming in really nicely.
Welcome back. Have fun. Okay, I think this is because I have played this before, so okay.
That might actually that if you've played this before, this should come to your benefit. There's one quick thing I'm noticing while I'm looking at this. You're almost immediately your audio drop. Yeah, like your commentary dropped. So you don't want that drop in commentary. I said that earlier. The other thing is your audio and the compute and your game's audio are competing with each other. They're almost the same decibel rating. So the game's audio is as loud as you. You want it about 10 decibels lower than you, so we can hear you more than the game. Because all that's playing right now is music and little dotty sounds for when the character's talking or thinking. So you want to make sure the audio is definitely a bit different for you. Sorry, pardon me. The Raging Guitar. You've changed your name. Okay, I'm just catching up in the the chat here. All right. So let's talk about your tags. That's you. I think that's you. Ellie Dreamer. Silverstorm? That's not you. Jordan, music, game, Undertale, Uppertale, sequel, fan game. So here's some things. I don't think this is you, and I don't think the other one is you as well. Actually, I'm almost certain it's not. I only put it in once. You calm yourself down. That's a different channel altogether. So I wouldn't put other channels in your tags at all. Let's see what else. You also got Ellie Dreamer, which I know. I just have a feeling it's another channel as well. It is. No, it's not. It's you, I think. That's you. Okay. That's weird. Meaning I'm just confused with why that pops up as something. Maybe it's because it might be your character or something. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like it's very specific to the actual video. So, again, music, game, too broad. Be more specific. You're playing a game. What's it called? Uppertale. Uppertale what? What is this? A fan game. Uppertale fan game. That would be you could say Uppertale. Undertale fan game. That would be one tag. Uppertale indie fan game. You know, there's a lot of different things. You want to stretch these out. You don't want to use just single solitary words, because the Undertale one is going to get you a bunch of results. Like, for example, let me close that. For example, Undertale alone gets you 8,730,000 results. That means you got an 8,730,000 to 1 result of getting found. Then you use the really basic one, music. That one comes back with 1,030,000,000 results. So you have a 1 in a billion chance, and I believe you have a better chance of winning some scratch-off lottery tickets. Then you have game. That was another one. Game is a big one too. 731 million results. So you don't want to use broad ones, because the broader they are, the less likely it is that you're going to be found through them. So try not to be so generic with your tags. Be more specific. I would say a good range you want to aim for, like the best range is 10,000. So the search result will pop up 10,000 videos that might have used the same thing. Anything less than that's amazing. Anything over that, though, the more people that have it, the less likely you are to be able to get found through it. So just these are things to think about when you're putting these videos together, all right? Well, at least your tags. The next thing, your description. Don't expect many of these kinds of videos, but I do them once in a while. I just moved to play this game. It's not really a description. It just doesn't tell us really anything what's going on in the video at all. Be more specific to the video. Right now, there's nothing in here that would tie your description with the Undertale sequel. There's nothing in your description that would tie us to that. The other thing is, I didn't touch base on the last video, but if you're going to be playing fan games or indie games, always make sure you leave a link to the creators like website or where you got the download from. That way you can give them their props, because they definitely did put this out so you can put it on your channel. And the best thing you could do is steer traffic towards them. That would help them out a lot. So be more specific. And he also got this other thing, this Silverstorm thing. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. But it looks like it's a redirect from your channel. I don't think you want to redirect people away from your channel. So be more specific in your tags. Definitely be more specific in your descriptions. And don't forget to tell people like, hey, I got this from here. Go check it out and download it. I make sure to say that to people all the time when I'm playing my games. Like if I'm playing any type of one-off game, I always go, hey, I got this off of here. Go check it out. Tell me what your thoughts are on it too. You can download it here. And I always tell people and redirect them to go there. All right. So let's see. You haven't gotten any comments, but that might be because you haven't put out the searchability. The other thing, since you're mainly an art channel or an animation channel, I would join some groups that you can share your stuff with, because you definitely want to hear feedback, especially when it comes to animation and art. Feedback is everything. It might be negative, it might be positive, but if anything, it's not bad for you. The best thing you can get from the stuff you put out is feedback. So that's something you got to think about. I want you to get more involved in the art scene. I see you have a DeviantArt, which is great, but do you link your videos often, or are you part of an animation like forum that you could share your stuff with and you can get like people's honest opinions on? So those are my recommendations for you. And thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the 30-second timer here. Stop. I'm gonna go back to the 30-second timer here. Now, when it opens up in the chat, I'm going to say, I think it would be cool. Also, Edgar Prieto, thank you very much for swinging in through here and helping people out every now and then. That definitely helps, because we're here to help each other grow, and you're helping me out. So, as I said, this was going to be a short stream. I'm going to open up the list for one more review. Usually I do a lot more than this, but again, this is going to be a short stream because I'm still like very sick. You'll notice I'm like sweating. And it's not because it's hot out here. But I'm still very sick, and I just want to open up the list one more time so we can get as many names on it as possible. No problem, EF86. So we're going to open it up one more time. I'm going to type it in the chat. We're going to open it. Okay. All right. And if you're on the list, don't ask. If you're on the list, don't re-ask. And if you're not on the list, only ask once, please. It helps me copy the stuff down. I hate this thing sometimes. I just gotta reload it. Give it a minute. All right, here we go. List is open. Boop, boop. Yep, we're gonna do one more. As I said, Share Bear, I got food poisoning last night, so it's like I'm only here. I'm here to do what I can right now. All right. So we started. As I said, if you're already on the list, don't re-ask, because I know you are. Roke. You're right at the top. Incognito. Feel like you're on the list, dude. Stop. If you got picked, I would say it. We're gonna close that so I don't get confused. KSN, were you on here? Nope. All right. Ooh. Stop. Okay. Here we go. All right. That, I believe, was everyone that asked. All right. So, here we go. We're going to apply the wheel changes. All right. All right. All right. So, I'm going to say this again because this is going to be my last roll for tonight because again, I'm really not feeling good. But I want you guys to know that I do this on MGN at 8 p.m. every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on MGN Eastern Standard. You can find a link to their channel located in the description below. It's the whole network, so I'll be there helping you guys out. There is no list there. Well, there is no wheel there. It's all first come, first serve. So that's how the MGN one works out. I definitely recommend checking that out. Then I also do this on my own personal channel every Wednesday. I'm hopefully going to be better by then. On Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I hope to see you guys there as well. Yeah. I hope to see you guys there as well. I do apologize. Stefan, I already put you on there. I do apologize like again that this is short, but I pretty much woke up, got on here, went to go lay down. Probably gonna go lay down as soon as I'm done here. So I just hope you guys don't feel bad about that. All right. Here we go. I always say stick around because I haven't seen people. I gotta wait for certain individuals to talk. So like, Scalper Hero, are you here? Scalper Hero. I used to do one. Retro asked if I ever do one-on-one reviews. Well, if I ever do one-on-one reviews, I used to. But if I did, easier. Okay, I stopped doing it. Anyways, I stopped doing one-on-one reviews because I started getting inundated with a bunch of people requesting one-on-one reviews. So that's why I don't do one-on-one reviews anymore because I wouldn't have time to do anything else. And I would be constantly being asked, hey, can you review my channel?
Now, this is the moment you all been waiting for.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an exception this time. We're gonna do one more video. Scalper actually asked me to help him out last week. He actually, I don't know how you managed to spin this twice, but you did. But Scalper had me help him out last week, so this is gonna be just a quick review. Stick around, guys. Stick around. I'm gonna spin it one more time after Scalper. All right. So yeah, you're not all out of the water yet. So I'm just gonna take a quick overview of Scalper's channel. He made some changes, which is awesome that he did that. So stick around. I love the banner now. I do love the banner, but I want to say I would get rid of these. I think I mentioned that last time. You don't need these on here because they're down here. And not only that, your Twitter bird's actually being cut off at the top. Okay, so I would definitely, I wouldn't use these. That would be it. I still love your channel trailer. It's amazing. I like how your front pages look. Your thumbnails are looking a lot better than it were last week. I'm also seeing a slight increase on your views, which is great. So, which in other words, it's helping. It's helping. So it's definitely helping. Guys, again, stick around because I'm definitely going to do another channel. It's just a quick review on his. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. You got your uploads, popular uploads. You're playing Cuphead. That's cool. It's a popular game right now. Front page looking good. Hi guys, Scalper Hero here. I am a multi-platform gamer, animator, and vlogger from the UK. Period, capital H, hoping to bring you content that will entertain you. I love interacting with the community and hearing feedback from you all. So please leave a comment letting me know what you think, even if it is constructive criticism. I really enjoy making videos. Would love to continue to. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Don't forget to tell us what your upload schedule is. So yeah, don't forget to tell us what your upload schedule is. Let's see. Did you work on your things? Nope. You still got the ones. You still got those ones. We talked about it earlier. I would definitely work on them ones there. If you're not planning to go back, I would blanket them in one shots because I got a one shot one myself. So I like how your thumbnails are looking now because they're a little bit easier to see. I do like this one, which is awesome. And you also added your extra little flair into the title too. Let's play Cuphead Part 3. Oh my god, Massive Frogs Rage. So that's actually really good. It's really good. Tube Ritual. It's actually TOO. Much coffee. I have lots of energy. Big shout out to Nuno. Okay. Let's take a look at this though.
What's going on, everyone?
Still don't recommend intros. Not on gaming channels.
How's it going, Scabber here is bringing you another video on Cuphead. Now, I can't remember where I left off from the last one. I think the last time I left it off, I was going to do that boat mission, if I remember rightly. I'm not too sure, but I think it was. So let's go and have a look. Yes, this is it. Clip joint calamity. I have no idea how to pronounce that word.
Calamity.
Because I'm an idiot. Okay, so just bear with me. But no, the real reason is because it's a giant frog. Ow. What the hell was that all about? Wow. What? Not happening, pal. It ain't happening. No matter what you say, it ain't happening. Oh, crap.
All right. So this is interesting, but I feel like I know you have a camera, so I think you should maybe picture-in-picture this one because I know you have a camera. And I believe that extra editing will help you out a little bit. There's a little weird cut in there that didn't quite make sense to me. And also, it sounds like you're using a headset for a microphone because I heard a harsh P. I did hear a harsh P. People don't like intros on gaming channels. No, the fact is, intros don't work on gaming channels. If anything, they distract from the actual content that should be being delivered. If you're using an intro on your gaming channel, you're pretty much, I hate saying this word, but it's annoying in its own way in that you're actually more driving a person away from that channel than you are making them want to stay. When I start off a lot of my videos, I either go right into the video or I start off with a snippet from the video further in the video just as a teaser to make you want to stick around and watch the rest of the video. That's a common practice, but you wouldn't want to use the intro because, again, I come here to watch you play a game, not watch you slam your logo down my eye holes and hurt my ears with loud, flashy, bangy music. So use that 10 seconds wisely. You have 10 seconds. And why I say that is because you need to be able to get the attention of a person in that 10 seconds. They'll determine whether or not they want to watch you or not within those 10 seconds. It's very important to know. So would you want to use it with flashing colors and shiny lights and your logo, or would you rather give them the content they came for? Those are the type of things you got to think to yourself. Another practice some people I know use is using a non sequitur, just telling a quick little story about something that has nothing to do with the video itself, but it's entertaining and interesting enough to make the person want to stay. Yeah. Use a blue snowball milk with a pop filter to connect it to a mic arm. Okay, so you might want to pull back from your microphone just a little. Don't have it directly in front of your mouth. Have it just below your mouth. So when you say things like pineapple or Pepsi or anything like that, you don't hear the punching of your like you're just your popping. That's the objective behind a pop filter, is to stop the additive from there. You'll notice my mic sits a little bit lower than me. So if I say pretty pencils plummeting perpetually, promptly, you get the idea. You don't hear the P's popping. Don't pop your peas. Your tags are looking a lot better. Though you are using a couple weak tags here. Cuphead Frogs, like Cuphead Raging might be good. Raging, see, this is what I mean. Like, you don't want to use just general ones because Frogs is just a general term. Same goes for a gameplay, that's general. A playthrough, very general. The other ones are pretty good, but I wouldn't use these just generic ones. You should say Cuphead Giant Frog. That they did, so you don't need this because you already said it in this tag, and you said that in this tag too. So those are my recommendations there. Just don't reuse tags because I believe you even have Cuphead Rage on there twice, and I don't think Cuphead Raging would make sense on this particular one, and it's also not part 1. Oh my God. Dang giant frogs, I hate them so much. I have to say Cuphead is such an awesome game, but at the same time this is such an insane game and it really made me rage. Okay, you also don't have a link to the Cuphead download page. That would be good, and maybe you could also use the description of Cuphead in your description as well. It doesn't hurt it, but don't make it the only thing that your video that's in your description. So really utilize your own spin, which is the first part. Then the second part on that, which would be the second paragraph, use Cuphead's like description. Then the next one, you should tell people where to download the game from. Then the next one, you then list all this extra stuff. And also, I'm pretty sure Cuphead is a pretty interesting soundtrack. I couldn't hear any music in it, so it was a lot of dead air, so just be conscious of that. I would probably turn the music back on, just to give it a little extra entertaining. Yeah, no, pop filters are absolutely worth it. You're like, this one's $20. All right, so yeah, though I did that in part 1, so I would continue doing it. So those are my recommendations. It's looking a lot better. I'm glad you're getting a little bit more traffic on your channel too. And also don't forget to post this stuff in different places that people might find these types of things interesting to watch. And always be conscious of how many people are playing certain games. Cuphead, as I said, was a very sought out and very popular game that people were looking forward to. And you just you're playing it, which is great. Always play the games you want to play, but always keep in mind who else and how many other people might have already played it. So just things to think about. But thank you for sharing it again. And I don't know what horse you got hanging anywhere, but I'm certainly surprised you got selected 2 times in a row. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and spin the wheel one more time. Game Destroyers, you're going to be, if you are here, you are our last, you're not looking like you're here. You're not even in the comment sections. See, now this is why it's always good to stick around, because if you don't show up for these reviews... What's good, Bond? If you're not here, I won't go over your channel, because then, like, why would I talk to a wall? No, stick around. Stick around. So close. Yeah, you were so close, dude. Game Destroyers. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing him. All right, we're gonna reset the timer. They got 30 seconds to show up. Okay? I give everyone fair game. I'm pretty sure they're not here, though, which is sad. Okay, well, I guess they're out. Sorry. I even said it. I thought that was a cool name. Eddie Mills Gaming, are you here? It's not looking good either. Here, my game destroys my other name. All right, let's reset this. All right, so wow, I don't think I've gone through this many people. Actually, no. There was one time I went through like 6 people before I actually hit somebody. This is why you always want to stick around. All right. Well, that's depressing. Let's go ahead and spin it again. Wait, we gotta get rid of Eddie. He was here from the beginning. It's only been an hour. Can't stick around for an hour. I don't know what to say. Dan P. Quarks. That's an interesting name. I'm glad you're here. I don't want to set the world on fire. All right, well, timer back up. Wow. I feel bad. Like, I don't like... Where's my pick? Is why it's always good to stick around, guys. All right, Dan's out too. He was one of the recent ones. That's unfortunate. All right, let's apply the wheel changes again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need this now. Shuzerp, I see you talking. I've seen you talking. At least I know you're alive. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right, so let's talk about your front page. The first thing I want to mention is you got this really interesting thing going on here for your icon, but then it kind of like the ability, the constructivity or whatever word I'm trying to go for kind of falls off here. You got like this bear and a shark thing going on, which I mean I guess is okay. Not exactly sure what it's all about. Not exactly sure how it ties in with your channel. But then I guess you hit us with this font, which I know was Papyrus, but I believe you could pick a better, bolder font and make your name a lot larger. I want to see more of you there. Also, so you guys know, yes, this is the last one. I will be doing these again later this week on MGN. I'll be doing them there, and I'll also be doing them on my own personal channel, Frosted Fricks. You can find both links in the description below. On MGN, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. On my channel, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll be here for you. We're only talking 2 more days, and then I'll be able to help you guys out again. There is no wheel. It's first come, first serve, but the rules still apply. If you are here, if you are not there, I don't go over your channel. If you're there, I'll go over your channel. So just think about it. Actually, yeah, EF86, you know, Papyrus actually named after a font, so it was Sans. Actually, most of them was. WD something something. He was named after Wingdings. So, yeah, most of them are actually named after fonts. It's interesting. All right, King, I hope to see you later this week. I really do. So let's talk about your front page. You got creative playlists, popular uploads, subscriptions, past live streams. I want to say individual playlists on here as well. And a lot of your playlists on your creative playlist are sitting at 1. So this is going to be something you want to worry about because I want to see more than just 1 on there, especially if I'm looking at playlists for you. As far as the uploads go, I like that you have that there, but I feel like your front page or your channel might be missing something like a channel trailer where you get to talk about yourself and how amazing your channel is. See you guys. I hope to see you guys I hope to see you guys on the other streams. I mean, like, if you want me to go over your channel, there's still the ability to do that. WD Gaster, thank you. And he's named after Wingdings, which is why all of his text and font is all wonky and weird. Thank you, Matt Pat, for that bit of knowledge. So let's see. Let's go to your About section. Channels you should check out. It's interesting. I don't see Frosted Fricks. No, I'm just messing with you, dude. It's fine. Sometimes. I mean, like, the font that's on my channel that I use for everything is called Feast of Flesh. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't named after mythology. But let's see. Hi, guys. My name is Shizurp, or Matt. And I am an ordinary gamer who decided to start a YouTube channel to entertain and get better at gaming while doing videos and live streams. I'll be trying to upload or live stream at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'll mostly upload games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, and other games that I find interesting and that you guys might enjoy too. You're very well. Who's that, Frost? Yeah, right. Game Theory. Yeah, Matt Pat did a whole Game Theory. Like, there's a bunch of Game Theory on that stuff, and I like religiously watched a guy. It's awesome. Oh, by the way, his new one on Metal Gear Solid. Whoa. And it makes so much sense. It totally makes so much sense. Anyways, I'm also willing to help people gain viewers and subs on both YouTube and Twitch as they know how hard it is to grow, and I'm hoping to help as many people as possible and get the same help from you guys. What do you mean? What do you mean? Never heard of Frosted Fricks? Who is that? I don't know, Lynx. Don't know. Some guy just shows up. I hope you enjoy my content, and I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe and comment. Okay, so I like how it is set up, which was really awesome, but the only thing I'm seeing is missing. Smart facts, it's not the only thing I do. I play video games too, and do vlogs, and I voice act, and animate. I do things other than do review streams. It's the only thing I'm good for. I entertain. Let's take a look at your Twitter and your Instagram. Not a lot of people ask, why don't I go to Facebook? And that's actually a good question. I don't really have a good answer. It's just, I feel like Facebook could be like it could be so much stronger for an individual to be advertising their stuff out, but I just feel like Facebook itself doesn't get enough interaction, if you know what I mean. I try to keep up on my Facebook though, but like, I know it just doesn't get the same traffic as I know everything else could have. And I don't know why. I need to do more of a study on Facebook. Let's take a look. All right, so you carried over your branding, great. Streaming on Twitch, go to Twitch. What are you streaming on Twitch? You ain't tell me nothing here. Gotta tell us more. I entertain, says every YouTuber on the planet. But I do, says every YouTuber on the planet. I work in the entertainment industry. All right, little puppers. All right. So it looks like you're active on there, but how active are you? When was the last time? Not that active. You haven't uploaded anything on there in over a year. So I would definitely get back onto using your Instagram and using hashtags to help people find stuff. A good place to do that sort of stuff is just a good thing to do there is like maybe give like little teasers to your channel as well. Please don't be old people. I'm old. Facebook is for old people. No, MySpace. No, Zanga. No, Blogspot. No. How far back can I throw this? AIM. Anyways, as I said, I believe you could be using this a lot more. As far as your Twitter goes, you need to be more specific and don't forget your hashtags. Well, that's going to be important. That's going to be very important. MySpace. Throwback, Zanga. You want to throw back? That's a throwback. I think that was a little bit... That was just before MySpace dropped was Zanga. And then there's, like, other ones, like Blogger Space or some Blog Space or something like that. There's some old ones. There's a lot of old forums out there. So let's take a look at your playlist. AOL. Yep. Instant Messenger. So you got a lot of playlists here, which is great, but you got a lot of single solitary playlists. So playlists with only one video in it. Are you planning to go back to Destiny? Are you planning to go back to Metin 2? Or playing another Battlefield thing? You said updated today, so these are new. That's new. But are you going to be doing more reaction videos? I don't recommend it, but are you going to be doing it? Clash Royale, Saints Row, Fallout, Shadowgun, Fallout Shelter, zombie songs, Happy Wheels. These are questions you got to ask yourself. Am I going to be going back to these anytime soon? This is important. It's important. Let's see. So you are playing Battlefield. You should make a montage one, like a montage playlist as an idea. I do like how these look pretty good. Don't just use the word montage though. Like, be more specific on here. You don't want just montage. Tell me more. Don't just say montage. Maybe words aren't even something you would need to worry about there. Just edit it up and make it look really awesome and epic looking. But the other thing I want to say is you got epic shield montage. See, that would be good, but if you were more specific like that and made it bigger and awesome like this, the one thing I want to say is, like, it looks like you took this image off of a Google search. I know these definitely are. So don't just use just plain regular images you find off of Google. I like how you added to these, but I'm also really hoping these are yours. So yeah. The other thing I want to say is you upload very sporadically. You upload like twice a week, which was good, but then you took a week off, and you only uploaded once this week. Then you took another week off. Then you took like almost a few more weeks off. So like then this one you only upload 3 times in that whole month. So just don't take so much time off. They are yours. Okay, good. But don't take so much time off and get more regulated with your upload schedule. I didn't upload today because I couldn't sit in front of a camera for a while without passing out. Okay, your music is very loud. Not in terms of like a bad thing. It's actually peaking. So it's actually the music you're using, whatever it is, it's blown out, and it's not helping it at all because it sounds rattly. You see what I mean? Like, a lot of the highs are you're actually going so loud it's starting to so you're putting too much bass into it, so it's not actually, it makes it almost unlistenable. So try to turn down the audio so it's not so blaring. The next thing I want to say is your tags. Nice shot, by the way. The next thing I want to say is your tags are okay, but then you got Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox Live, multiplayer, Battlefield montage, Battlefield 4 montage, epic montage. And what are these? Like, epic takedowns, epic shoot-offs, epic, like, I kind of want to know a little bit more about what type of montages are we talking about here. The more specific, the better. Like, clutch montage, you know what I mean? Really, like, mush this up a bit. Like, I want to be more specific, and that should be in your tag. Those should be in your tag. Epic shots, like things like that. That would be important for you. Don't use just don't use boring tags like Battlefield 4, Xbox One, Xbox Live, and multiplayer. Those won't bring people to you. EA Game and EA Battlefield 4. Again, that just won't bring people to you. You want to be more specific. More specific to the video, the better it will be for you. I definitely want it to be better for you because, well, I mean, like, I want you to succeed as much as I want everyone else to succeed on here. So, like, if I type in Battlefield 4, I get 20 million results. So, these, just to give you an idea, like, what you could do to make this look better for you. Game was popping. Yeah, it was. Battlefield 4 was popping back once upon a time ago. And now as far as description goes, okay, so you don't use music from other YouTube channels. And I say that with sincerity because you don't want to use music from other. I had to take those off. My head was hurting. You don't want to use music from other channels, mainly due to the fact because at any point in time they can lay down a copyright claim on you so hard it'll make your head spin. So I wouldn't use music from other channels. You have plenty of opportunities to use music here on YouTube on its own. Like for example, I'm just gonna go to my channel and show you how to get there because it's the only way I can show you guys. And we're gonna go to your create. There we go. No, create. Thank you. And you got a huge music library, and all this is available for you to use, and you're not going to have any issues with copyright claim. And trust me, this library is extensive. What tool am I using to look at tags? I use vidIQ to look at tags. It's actually a pretty decent tool. Yeah, Slayer actually has a good advice there where it's always good to rewatch your videos, and if it's entertaining to you, then it probably should be entertaining to other individuals. Unless it's a goofy thing. I've done some goofy things. You're like, what? So, yeah. So let's go back to you here. So I want this description to be more descriptive of what's going on. There's nothing in this description is going to lead me to this because, again, everything you put into your description is going to lead us into your metadata area. So if I were to type in just whatever, like we're going to do Halloween, Halloween here, and you'll notice that you got people who use descriptions like Overwatch News, Halloween event 2017, new skins for the new event, including McCree Reaper joined the Discord. Well, he kind of cut it short there, but right now, if we were to look at your channel description, it would look more like that. We don't want to click on that. Nope. It would look more like that, though. So try not to... See right here, it's not descriptive, but they're on the front page because they have 6,714,701 subscribers, where you're sitting at 114, and that's not me insulting you in the slightest. Don't take that as me insulting you. That's me telling you that the issue you're going to run into is you're competing with these individuals with such a basic description. The more you have in your description, the better it is for a turnout for you to be searched. So if we were to type in like Honey Pop Dev interview. I did that. I did the Honey Pop Dev interview. But nowhere in the entire description, entire title, do you see Honey Pop or just the word dev. You see interview. So what it did was it found the word Honey Pop through the actual description. Developer and interview is also in the description. So these are important things to know about when you're putting these particular things together. And had I had my room set up then like I do now, it probably would have been a better interview. And I feel like I always look at my old videos and go, I could have been so much better. So just think about your description. The descriptions are very important in your thing, because right now I can show you what your description says right off the bat, just through here. It just says music, Codedia Code Crest, subscribe, enjoy this video. So you got to add more to it. You got to add more to it. So that's why descriptions are important. And music is a little bit loud, but got a nice beat. See. So if you're having an issue with the music being too loud and for some reason Sony Vegas is turning it up on you, always rewatch your videos, and then if that's the case, go back into it and just lower the decibel rating and just keep doing it until it's right. Just keep doing it until it's right. Oh, now you found out that I was the guy who did it. You'll not find the Honey Pot Dev interview anywhere else in the world except my channel on YouTube, because he refuses to talk to other people, which is interesting. He's a good friend of mine. He's actually a pretty good dude. Really chill. He's developing something else right now. I can't talk about what, but it looks kind of cool. It's not in the Honey series at all, though, but it is looking pretty cool. So those are my recommendations for you, my dude. Work on your description. Always rewatch your videos after or before you're about to upload them, because you never know what you missed. Always, and if you upload it, put it on private and rewatch it for yourself to see if maybe the transferring turned out wonky. Work on your tags, be more specific. Work on your descriptions, again, be more specific. I like your about section. I do remember that. Work on those playlists, so don't have just a bunch of playlists with just the one video in it. If anything, make a blanket playlist. Does Freedom only support gaming channels? No. Freedom supports every type of channel. MGN does gaming channels and anything that would be relative to gaming, even gaming news. But Freedom supports every type of channel. Freedom from vloggers to people from DIYs, you name it. Freedom does it all, dude. They have a wide variety of people they help. So like, it's not just gamers. It just happens to be that this time was one of the few times that we had gamers on today. Sometimes we get a mix. I mean, we didn't have entirely just gamers. We actually did have an animator earlier. We just didn't check out any animation stuff because it wasn't his most recent video. So there are a bunch of people here that show up all the time. Artists, you name it. There's a lot of good, very successful channel. Yeah, EF86. He's an animation channel, so he's not entirely gaming. He makes animations based off of a game. That's fine, but it's not considered a gaming channel. Like partners. No, that's what I mean, KSN. I absolutely mean that. All right, so those are my recommendations, my good sirs and madams. I'm glad I was able to help you guys out. And I know this was a short one today, but as I said, I've been very ill since yesterday. Well, actually, this morning at 1:30 a.m. It's 8 p.m. and I'm still not feeling too hot. And I just definitely wanted to do this stream for you guys, even if it was just a couple of people I went over. Well, it's 4, but I know I could do more. But I think I found my impasse. I hit my limit because I've been in and out of consciousness all day. So I thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys want your channels to be reviewed, there is always a way for me to go over your channel. There's MGN, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every Tuesday, and on my own channel, 7 p.m. on Wednesday Eastern Standard as well. I hope to see you guys there, and always check out MGN. Lots of cool stuff going on there, and on my own personal channel, don't just sub because you want a review, but I hope you guys, if you're gonna do that, I hope you enjoy the content that I'm putting out rather than just for the review. If anything, yeah. And also, if you check out MGN, don't forget to hit that bell. It's pretty cool stuff. But thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much for following along. And as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.